how about you, man? I know you went to a whole new course. It was a championship course, right? 18 holes.
Yeah, it's 18 holes. I mean, I don't know if that's a championship course or what they're considered, but pretty nice course actually. Uh, Royal Vista Golf Club over here by where I live.
Yeah, any par 72 or like a par 76, those 18-hole courses, those are, I'm pretty sure most of those are considered championship courses, even if championships have never been played at them technically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something
Okay.
something like that. So I don't know why. I just, anyways,
But
how was it? Was it nice? Was it shoddy? Was it
I mean, it was not it was nice. It wasn't super nice. It wasn't like it was a little bit under. I'd say like not as nice as Norco. Like it was, but it was nice. Like I mean, it
Sure,
was fit.
he's referring to Hidden Valley. I mean, that's a 5-star golf course. Everything's super nice and green there, man. Like they pour money into that place.
Yeah, I mean, this one was it was pretty nice. I mean, $55 to
Oh, sure.
golf and stuff, and yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. Pretty
Did you get
pretty.
warmed up beforehand, or did you just go straight
Oh
for it?
yeah, yeah. We actually went to the driving range. We all met up at the driving range before, like a good hour and a half before, or probably almost 2 hours before our tea time, and
Wow,
everybody hit a bucket of balls pretty much before.
nice, man.
Yeah, and then so we got there, and then we got our golf carts, and then before we even teed off, we all took a shot.
Practice, little practice shot.
No, a shot of tequila.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Damn, so you guys got it started, huh?
Oh yeah, we were. I mean, yeah, drunk a bunch of seltzers.
What time did you tee off at?
Fucking 12:30.
12:30. All right. So yeah, that's lunchtime. That's prime time drinking time. Shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
we got in the bar, and then some guys there. Oh, you guys are just starting, not ending. We're on not.
yeah, because that's how real golfers do it, right? None of them, you guys are just straight going for the liquor. That's what I'm talking about. Those are my boys.
And then so yeah, we go to this course is actually pretty big. They have like I think you can golf two different sides. They have our I think there's four different sides, like a north, south, or three sides or some shit like that.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I think they have more than 18 holes that you can do.
Oh wow. So they have like 30, yeah, it's 36, I believe. Here's the next one up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's nine more holes, like
Sure.
or 18 more holes, but yeah, they're oh you're on this side, this and this side, and yeah, but
Wow, that's
uh,
massive.
yeah, pretty big all through
That's a
like the
lot of
houses.
real estate, man. I read this whole article too about how terrible it is to own a golf course and like how much money you just lose just dumping everything into it here. Like most people who buy a golf course will never make that money back. They just dump millions and millions and try to break even here and just do everything they can. So
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that lately when you start looking around some places going, man, they could use a little more water over here, you know?
And then so we got to the first hole, and dude, it's pretty packed. There's everybody. There's a line of people waiting.
Oh
Waiting.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no, you put Bob in a line?
Oh, dude, Bob was actually hitting at the driving range. He was hitting pretty good. Like,
All right.
yeah, he was
He's been
actually,
practicing?
yeah, I think so. He's actually hitting pretty good, like a lot better than the last time. Like he was hitting some good shots.
Fuck yeah, dude. That is awesome. I'm so happy for that guy.
Yeah, but
I'll probably
so
edit that out.
so yeah.
I don't know why I brought him up by name and started fucking calling him on his shit. That's horrible.
But yeah, we get to that first hole, and there's a line of carts waiting, dude. Oh damn! So everyone's up there just nervous for the most part. So they're like, "You go first, Caesar," and yeah, whatever. I was, I mean, I don't care anymore after golfing with those other people.
Fucking A. See that's all it takes, dude. One
Yeah,
fucking time, one getting rid of that shit. That's cool,
yeah,
man.
and mine, and I drove it good the first time. Went probably, I mean, it probably only went 100 and probably 150, 175 yards.
Was that bastard straight? Was it on the
And
fairway?
I was on the fairway. Yeah, I
That's all
mean,
that
no,
fucking matters.
I think I was a couple feet into the rough to the right because that's where I always hit it. But my ball was more than playable.
Nice, dude. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So yeah.
No,
So
that's all right, dude. You fucking go lead it off because you're representing the group. You realize that, right?
I was good. Yeah, I was good. So my ball went good, but then everybody after me pretty much just fucking.
We'll let the best go first to represent us here.
Oh, we did. We were actually supposed to go first, and then we saw this other group already like waiting, practice swinging and stuff. And we get there, and the he's all, oh, they're ahead of you guys, and we're we'll let them go first. And so,
We want as much time as possible, please.
yeah, but then after we do that, all these other carts start rolling up, and they're waiting on us to go now.
It just never stops, dude. It's a
Yeah.
constant train, pretty much
Yeah.
here. Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. And so everybody else teed off pretty much fucking I mean, they drove it straight. Everybody had their ball, but it was maybe 75 yards everybody went minimum.
Wow.
But the good thing was that the people ahead of us, like we thought they looked like they were gonna kill it, but they were taking forever too. So we were kind of waiting on them too.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is something we all have to kind of learn to deal with here. Like, we have to learn to take our time as well, especially on the putting green, dude. Like, like we're really rushing it, sometimes here. But I don't know. The pros keep up a fast pace, dude. Like everything I've read on them, like they want to keep it moving. Like they want to play, but they're walking, so they walk their ass to the next shot. You know what I mean? Like. That's a lot different here. So you guys all tee off. I mean, everyone got it off the tee. No one missed the ball or shanked it or hooked it or like anything crazy.
Oh yeah, Brandon, he lost his ball in the houses. He just dropped one actually by me.
Yeah.
He had a new driver and he's at the driving range. He's I'm not getting with this fucking thing, and he was still warming up with it. I mean, he got better towards the end. I mean, everybody gets better.
Oh yeah.
Once you start feeling better.
Oh man, God, shit, I can't say nothing. I mean, like my first shot went 50 yards off the first tee, and there's no one behind me at all. Like it was just me and my girl, my little girl there. So yeah, it definitely happens. But then I started to relax there, and then I started to hit the 3-wood. Like I don't know what it is. I am just super comfortable with that 3-wood and 5-wood, man. And like that's honestly, I feel like I gotta just keep hitting with the driver there to try and get that feeling in there, man. But
yeah, I want to play a really nice course just because I feel, dude, when they're on the fairway, dude, the grass is so nice on nice court. And then when you go on a fairway, pretty much if it's not some baller course, that fairway is usually pretty rough, honestly. Like
oh yeah. Do you remember where we went? I mean, Shannon Hill was half dirt. I mean, it really was. All the greens were nice and everything was around there that was totally fine and playable there. But I mean, it really was. It was shoddy. But I also realized the strategy of the course too. Like Hidden Valley is small pockets of green. Like they're really concise and consistent down there. I don't know. I guess I take that back. There's definitely some courses that are big open fields that extend pretty wide there, but some of them are they have all that desert terrain around them and like the mountain terrain kind of the Norco Hills or Corona Hills there. And then they put in all the dividers and everything there, and it seems more efficient in my opinion there of just watering an entire 5,000 yard course pretty much here. Something like that.
But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty nice.
So how'd the drinking go? You guys took a shot on the first course there. You're all loaded up with beers.
Yeah, we all slammed a pretty good amount of seltzers. And except Bob. Bob had micheladas. And but we were all slamming them, and Andy says I ran him over with the golf cart, but I don't think I did.
What happened there?
Oh, I was aiming for him. I was just trying to scare him. So, and then I swerved last minute, and then he tried backing up, and he like started slipping, trying to move his feet backwards, and he fell. I didn't hit him, and then he says I hit him. I go, dude, you were falling as I was getting by you. I'm trying to move out of the way, and then he says he's all, I have bruises on my hip. I go, dude, that's from you falling on your ass. Those aren't from me hitting you with the golf cart. But he swears I hit him. But I don't
Well,
know.
I could see either way. I mean, and what hole was that on?
That was after the ninth hole, I think.
Oh yeah, so you're already halfway through the day. You got a whole shitload of alcohol in you right there. Your vision's not exactly the best. And
Yeah.
let's see, I've been with you when it's like that, so it could be close. Could be close there.
Yeah. But
um,
yeah, and then how was it? I mean, for the most part, the course is pretty cool. I mean, it's all through houses and stuff over here by where I live.
nice.
But I'd play it again. I mean the more I went on, I started losing balls. I had some Pro V1 balls, some nice
Nice.
and then I think I lost 3 so far. I lost 3, and so then I went back to the noodles and I just started. I didn't care about that.
It doesn't even matter, honestly.
I
I
mean,
really doesn't.
I got a bunch of balls for Christmas, a bunch of nice balls for Christmas. I still have a bunch of more of those.
It's honestly like fast spin, slow spin. We can't make it do any of that shit, so it
Yeah,
doesn't really matter, honestly. Not yet, at least, So just hit
yeah.
the fucking thing. But there was a couple times, honestly. It was like, God, I want to say hole number 4 on the course was a par 3. And I banged it, with a 3-wood, and I mean it was really good. Like my distance was right on. It was literally even with the flag pin, but it was about 15 yards to the left here, not even on the green in the rough there. So I was like 15 yards from it there. It was downhill though. Not uphill like usually, in my backyard. Well, it kind of depends, I guess. But anyways, and I go up there, I kind of set up for my chip, and let's see, I probably hit it at 15. Like the ball actually hit right around the pin, and then a problem was it bounced another 10 yards that way, and I was really expecting it to flop down there to kind of high down, and it just did not do that at all. So it ran 10 yards the other way, and I had to pretty much I didn't want to chip again. I was on the edge of the fringe there, so I just putted it. Then I 3-putted it, for whatever the hell it was, 1 2 5 double bogey, a whole shitload there. But it was like right in my sights again, man, and just got away from me here. And I was really excited to tell you about the next one here, because hole number 6 is, again, they're all par 3s here pretty much. That's why I like these little executive courses. But this one's super short. Like it's like literally like 110 yards here. So I put my ball up in a tee and I hit it with my pitching wedge, like you told me those guys did there on one of your par 3s there. And
Hmm.
fucking it went really well. Like it only went like 10 yards. I didn't make it on the green, but I was really close. And then same thing, I chipped it, 3-putted it in for another loser double bogey, whatever it was. Goddamn putting is not going the way I thought it was going to go after all that practice. But at the same time,
Oh yeah, it don't
exactly.
happen overnight.
Yeah, yep. So what's up, man? Anything else you want to get to there in your story? How did you have any killer holes where you really knocked it on?
No, I mean there was a couple holes where I was like 1 over par, but
Nice, dude.
that was there was maybe like 2 I think that I did that on, but that was it.
That's really
Still,
good.
yeah, it was all right.
Oh, that's bitching, man. All
Yeah, I
right.
think it might have only been 1 hole. I don't remember. I know it was 1 hole though.
That's all right. What was it? Was it a par 3, par 4?
I think it was a par 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
I could see that there. You get there in 2, man, and then if you're
yeah,
even close to the green, you got a shot. So, oh, that's awesome, dude.
yeah. There
I
was.
can't wait to go again with all of us.
I want to say I did it on a par. Yeah, I think I did do it twice because I think I did it on a par 3. There was a par 3 that was like 150 yards or something, and me and Andy got it both about 10 yards in front of the green. And then
That's awesome.
yeah, and I think I got it in, and I think it took me 3 more shots, I think, to get it in.
Nice. Yeah.
But
Okay. So 1 2 putts. That's not bad at all, dude.
yeah,
I'd totally be happy with that. That's the bogeys are whatever. We're in the vicinity there. If it's going to be those huge numbers, if we could just keep eliminate those huge numbers, like
It's hard. I mean,
yeah, it is.
the long holes are hard. Just
Fuck yeah, they are.
it's just those irons, dude. I feel good with the irons at the driving range, but then when you're hitting it out of these big old rough patches, like
Sure.
a lot of these courses, I mean, for the most part, are pretty deep, and even in the fairway.
I
And
feel great with my wedges and my woods and my
mhm.
irons, like are fucking big, extra stiff, heavy, fucking +1 inch over. They're super heavy and long. And like I literally swung a 6 iron on like the third hole, shanked it. Like I didn't even get the club face close to returning. Like it was so stuck because it was so big and heavy. And the ball shanked that way, and I went, God damn, dude. And I literally grabbed my 5 wood and fucking banged a perfect shot. I don't know, 20 yards from the green. In fact, it got too close to these people there that were in front of me, and I felt bad because I didn't think I was going to hit a shot that good. Like, but it
Yeah.
didn't hit anyone, but it got closer than I'd like. um, then it took me a while to get down there because then I had to let my little girl kind of, hit the ball a couple of times through there, man. But I feel you with the irons. Like, I was not feeling it at all. In fact, I want to go get my shit cut here because I need to cut off like a 1/2 inch. I've been meaning to do that forever. I just need to bite the bullet here, get it
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, but overall, cool course. I mean, it was fun. I'm
Oh,
ready to golf again. I gotta go to the driving range some more.
oh, you're telling me I'm forcing myself not to do anything for 3 days? Like that's going to be my new rule here. Anytime I golf, I got to take at least 2, 3 days off here until I feel really confident. I'm just terrified here of overusing it again, man. Not even my arm; it's my where my leg meets my hip, like where that socket, my thigh bone goes in right there. Like I tore
Yeah.
something in there, man. And if I tear it again, I'm fucked for another 4 to 8 weeks there. So like overuse is going to be the real big thing with me. That's how I tore it in the first place. But
Yeah.
I've been doing physical therapy, and I'm feeling stronger than ever. I got these yoga ropes and shit. I'm doing all these exercises. I'm doing like 30 minutes a day, so I feel pretty good there. So I'll call it here for the golf section for now.
I,
All right, man. Now we're getting into a little bit of sports news here. God, the big news of the day is remember Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel?
yeah.
This fucking guy. He's like, oh, I'm gonna give myself 12 years to try and play professional golf. So that's it's gonna be Johnny Golf here is what we're gonna see pretty soon. So
Well, he plays in some football league right now, some random football league, and
what's that like?
actually Josh Gordon, that's been suspended from the NFL a bunch of times, just got signed on to the same team Manziel plays on, but it's some weird league like I don't even remember what it's called. I started reading up on it, but it's like an arena league, but it's like um god, like a fantasy, like the players switch teams all the time or something and
What?
some yeah, I'm telling you, look it up. I forget what it's called, but they
Okay, hold
John
on.
Johnny
Uh,
Manziel and Josh Gordon now are on the same team for now or something.
let's see what we got here. I want to see. Let's see. Huh. Johnny Manziel made his debut in the fan-controlled football league. Okay. So that's all it pretty much says here. It's a fan-controlled football league. Yeah, and this
Yeah.
was just a couple weeks ago.
It's some weird league, yeah. And that Josh Gordon guy from the Seahawks just got signed since he's not going to probably be laid back in the NFL.
What the hell is that? What is fan controlled football? Rules. Fan-controlled football is a new football league aimed for fast-paced action. Let's see. One of the more interesting aspects of this league is the fact teams switch players on a weekly basis. Draft. As we touched on in the player section, there will be a weekly draft to determine where players go. Interesting. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, this is so random. Like, it's a new football league starting up. Blah blah blah. Okay. Let's see. 7-on-7 football. We played on the 50-yard line. So there are two 20-minute halves with the running clock, which only stops when there is a score or a 1-minute warning at each half. After the 1-minute warning, the clock stops, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. There are no kickoffs, no punts. There aren't even goalposts. So teams start at their own 10-yard line and try to drive 40 yards downfield for a score. So it's basically a college playoff the entire time. Let's see. Instead of a field goal for the extra point, it's a one-on-one battle between a wide receiver and a defensive back. The extra point will have fans choose the wide receiver and defensive back. Wow. And will allow 3 seconds for the quarterback to throw the ball. Fans will choose either a 1-point conversion from the 5-yard line or a 2-point conversion from the 10-yard line. So, of course, this is all going to have gambling to be live and everything along those lines here. All right, Caesar, that is fucking crazy. So,
Yeah.
how funny, man.
Yeah. Pretty random.
It is. So now he's gonna. So that's probably why he's giving himself 12 years to play some golf here. I'd imagine. I'm gonna need a little bit of time here just to get everything going. Let's see. Did you hear? I got some Raider news here coming up. In fact, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of cut news here coming up, man. I guess this new salary cap, they're saying that there's gonna be a lot of casualties here. A lot of veterans are gonna be cut. A lot of big salaries and big names probably here. The first from the Raiders is the right guard here, Gabe Jackson. Now we drafted Gabe Jackson in like the 3rd round. I mean, he's been on the team 13, 14, I want to say 2013, 2014 is when we drafted him, somewhere around that time frame. So I mean, he's up there. He had a pretty good year. He only was out 2 games, and he's always played hard. The problem is his replacement, Denzel Good, played really good in his absence, man, like killer good. And Gabe Jackson is scheduled to make a lot of money here, definitely over 11 million, I think it is, like per year. Oh. Just for one guard. So that's it, man. He's gone. And let's see, Trent Brown. Do you remember anything about Trent Brown? Like, this guy was like pretty much the best offensive lineman in football coming from the Patriots, right? And I think he went around to like Seattle or something like that, and we signed him like 2 years ago here in the offseason. And it was a big one. Like, I mean, it was a ton of money there, and he's lights out. Like, this guy does not allow a sack. Every time he's on the field, like, he literally dominates every edge rusher out there. And, because he's an offensive lineman, he's not sexy, so a lot of people don't know about him here. Well, we gave him this big, ultra lucrative contract, of course. Everything is guaranteed for this guy here. And I feel like this guy just did not give a shit last year. Like, this guy was pretty much injured the entire year. Didn't play a game, was super overweight. Like, just, I was posting stuff that he just doesn't give a fuck, this and that. And literally didn't play. I think he played 1 game, like dressed for 1 game, came out, but he made the most money on the team, like next to the quarterback. Like, it's really crazy here. Like, and like, people are like, oh, he's gonna come back, like he's gonna get it together. And I'm like, fuck that. Fuck this guy. He's costing us like 20 million a year almost, and he needs to go. He is like the most expensive player next to the quarterback on our team, and he needs to go. He needs to be cut or traded here. And finally, I feel like they're getting everything going here because they're trying to offload this fucking huge salary. Like, they'll literally take everything. I don't know if they can cut him, but because it's just going to be dead money on the books and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they really have to trade this crazy deal, I think, man. So that's the only Raider news I got here.
Let's see if the Chargers can pick him up for a nice cheap deal.
I don't know if anyone wants him, man, after what I'm seeing. See, now he's trying to turn it around, I guess, but blah, blah, blah.
But the Chargers line has been I mean, they've had so many problems over the years with their offensive line.
Oh yeah, I don't even know where you guys need to start. We we got to go defense where we got to go, man. We got to
Um,
get this entire defensive line. We'll see what happens. We're
well,
probably
what's
gonna
his
go.
name? In other football news, J.J. Watt signed with the Cardinals. But
Oh, I know. That's right, man. He's gonna be on the opposite end of Chandler Jones, dude. That is
mhm.
crazy. Like, that's really not even fair, honestly.
Let's see if he still got. I mean, let's see what they got. They're both. I mean, they're. I mean, what's
No
what
way.
31?
Yeah, but he's getting up there, and he's already missed like a year or two due to
That's what I'm
injury.
saying. So we'll see. We'll see how long he lasts.
You're right. You're definitely right about that. But here's the thing: just put him in there on third down, second down, save his legs. Like he doesn't need to be in there tackling, run defenders every single play. You got to rest him, save him for the playoffs, save his legs. Like you're going to have to put him on a snap count here, and you're going to pay a lot of money here. But I don't know. I
They
think it would be
are.
worth it to send those two here at the same time. You could really dominate. Who is it? You got San Francisco, you got Seattle in that division.
The
I can't
Rams.
the Rams. Yeah, they're fucking trying like hell to do everything they can. It was interesting motherfuckers. Matt Stafford. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Like, dude, what the fuck, dude? Like, we're just gonna see you later, Jared Goff. Here's Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
Like, that's really crazy, right? I like Matt Stafford. Here's the thing: he's actually a pretty good quarterback, right? But he's
Yeah.
always been in Detroit.
Yep.
So we'll
Well,
see.
I mean, he's still. I mean, he's like 31, 33 or something like that.
I totally buy Stafford could have
He's not.
a promising career. He could win Super Bowls for the Rams,
He's not
legitimately.
old. Yeah, he's not old. Like I thought. I mean, he's been around a hot minute, but he's old. Yeah, he's like 33 or something, 32.
I mean, if you look at Tom Brady, what is old for the quarterback now? Like we kind
Yeah,
of have
exactly.
to,
Exactly.
But look at Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning played when he was super young, just like Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford's been playing since he was his rookie year, basically,
That's what
right?
I'm saying. He's been around for a
He's
while.
taken some beatings. Like that
Yeah.
motherfucker has gotten hit in the legs and the ribs. He's
Yeah.
been so busted up and broken down, dude. But I still think he definitely has, some left in the tank, hopefully. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
Goff wasn't doing it for me. He was never to me he was never that scary of a guy to go face if you were for a quarterback, I guess.
It's all about the defense, man. The
Yeah.
defense was the scariest thing about the Rams. No one wanted to
Yeah.
face Aaron Donald and Nakadama Sue when they had him.
Yep.
Like those guys, that's incredible. Like not since the great Kevin Williams and Jared Allen on the Vikings. Do you remember that defensive line they used to have
Yep.
there? Like
Yep.
those guys were savages.
Well, Sue was on the Buccaneers this year.
Yeah. Oh, I know. He left.
Yeah.
He's a goddamn mercenary. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
just show him the money, he'll go there.
Yeah. Give him a
And
nice 20 mil a year, 1 year deal. He'll go
what
wherever.
he got a ring with the Rams too, didn't he?
Rams never haven't won a ring.
What? Oh yeah, they lost. My bad. My bad. My
Yeah.
bad. All right. Who'd they lose to? The Chiefs.
Patriots.
Patriots. Jesus, I'm way off now.
Right? Was it the Patriots?
Yeah, sure. I can't remember. Well, let's see. What else we got on sports there? I think that's all I pretty much got there. I don't know. I was watching Bryson DeChambeau here a little bit. Are you familiar with, do you ever watch golf at all?
Not really.
So I've just been trying to get into it, but it's usually a player that kind of draws me in here. That's the funny kind of thing here about it. And this long driver, like I've been watching him and Kyle Berkshire here because they've been training together here. And
Yeah.
Kyle Berkshire is an actual long drive pro here. So, anyways, he
Yeah,
played.
I know. I see his videos on Instagram all the time.
Yeah, see, and so
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious to see if that guy can become a pro and actually make it.
So
And
he did. Oh, that's all he does is long drive. He doesn't
he's not
even.
good enough, dude.
Yeah.
He'll get eliminated or cut from the
He can
rounds.
just hit the ball really hard.
He can fucking bang it 400 yards,
I know.
dude.
I
Like,
know. I saw it.
but Bryson DeChambeau can also bang it 400 yards here. But his whole knock was, is he good enough to play? It's a short game, everything along those lines there. And so he actually got cut like a couple weeks ago here, and I was like, yeah, that's not a good look there. I mean, Tiger Woods does not get cut. Like he's always on the last day. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then so he came out this time and he got like number 25th here or something like that, which I don't know. It was just kind of interesting to watch him there. So that was one little thing I wanted to bring up here.
Yeah. Baseball season's almost, I mean, it's actually started for the most part. Spring training's going on right now. It's going to be, I think it starts at the end of this month.
Right? April. The actual games start in April, right?
I think the real get now, I think end of March. I want to
Oh
say
wow.
like very less. I haven't looked at the schedule, but sometimes I think recently they started at the end of March, but I
How
could be
cool would
wrong.
it be to be a season ticket holder, man? Fucking in baseball, like especially. I mean, we're not. What? How far are you from the stadium?
I'm like 25 miles.
25 miles. So I mean, with
Yeah,
LA traffic, though, I mean,
that's a good out. Pretty much an hour, and then
okay.
but trying to get into the stadium might take you, eh, pretty much an hour, honestly. Because if you're going to a game at night or something, it'll take you about an hour to get here from my house to get parked and stuff. Not too bad, honestly.
So, what I always think of that movie Fever Pitch for some reason. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Well, that's the one with Jimmy Fallon, and then it's all about the Boston Red Sox or whatever.
Yeah.
But they make it seem like such a big deal to have season tickets. Is it actually hard to get season tickets like that? Like, can you, if you signed up for some killer, I don't know, anywhere you want, I guess. I don't know what you would do. They have outfield seats there, but it's like they make it seem impossible. Like you got to be born into the seat.
Well, the Red Sox, I think, might be different because that stadium, I think, I mean, I think they've added seats more and more recently, but I want to say it only holds like 34,000 people or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, not very many people.
Okay. I mean,
And
usually they're like 50 to 60, right?
I think Dodger
For
Stadium holds the most in baseball, like at 56,000 or something.
that makes sense. I mean, with the weather and everything, you really maximize on all that shit. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know anyone with season tickets? Have you ever tried to get them?
Not baseball tickets. I mean, my brother-in-law and sister had a San Diego Charger season ticket for like 10 years.
And what happened with that when they moved?
Um, my brother-in-law said it was too expensive because they want you to pay like 10 grand a seat, and that's just to get the season tickets or something like that.
My jaw is on the floor. What
Yeah,
the fuck? You want me to pay $10,000 to watch the fucking loser Chargers get their asses fucking stomped on? Jesus Christ! Like,
that's the new. I think that's just because new stadium,
yeah,
maybe.
hell yeah. That's fucking LA
Right.
inflation. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot. That's bullshit. They should
Yeah.
fucking completely offer their original fans like some kind of discount, some kind of first chance,
Yeah.
something along those lines there, to
I
transfer
think
it.
he still had them when they were playing at that little stadium over here in Carson,
Sure.
but obviously they still. I mean,
That's right.
obviously that ain't no fucking.
StubHub.
Yeah, yeah, that's a little $100,000 arena compared to that $1 billion stadium they're gonna be playing in.
Oh man. All right.
I mean, I feel like they're at maybe the pandemic was a good thing for the Chargers because now people probably want to go to games
I
or
gotta say, Justin Herbert's the best thing that happened to the fucking Chargers. That's just gonna
yeah,
make people want to go to games. People were tired of
yeah.
Philip Rivers.
I'm ready to go to see a game at that new stadium.
I don't even
Oh,
remember who their running back is, but I don't know. They'll get
it's,
someone else in there.
yeah, I mean, it's Eckler, but he was hurt a lot of this year.
He's a bum. Get him out of there.
He's all right, but he's just hurt, and they had some other guy. Yeah,
Oh, well, shit. All right. I
but
think that'll do it here for sports here for the moment. You got anything else, man?
no,
All
no. I
right.
mean, I'm going snowboarding this weekend, but that's it.
Oh man, tell me about that. Yeah, you guys got
Yeah,
a cabin?
yeah. We had to rent two Airbnbs because my family's so big we couldn't really find anything for.
This is where I'm gonna cue the Fiesta music, Caesar. Like,
It just, I mean, yeah, we had to rent two Airbnbs just because.
my family's the exact same way. By the way, I have a massive family. It's just like, and it just
That's
keeps
not even,
getting bigger and
and
bigger.
that's not even everybody either.
Yeah.
That's we would have needed. Yeah, I mean, you can rent mansions up there, but that's when you start getting into
Oh,
couple
shit.
grand a night.
Yeah, what are we, rich? Jesus Christ. We'll share some rooms. They got bunk beds
Yeah, pretty much.
for
I
the
mean,
kids.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, one of my sisters with her kids and her, like my nephew and my niece, their boyfriend and girlfriends are coming. I mean, they're like 18 and 19. And so just my sister with her whole family, it's like 12 of them. So they needed their own fucking place.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then I'm sharing a place with my other sister.
Is
And
everyone boarding too?
no, there's only like 5 of us boarding.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Do people ski? Anything?
We went a couple of years ago, and a couple of more people skied, but I think they're just scared. I think they're just it. I mean, it's not fun your first time because everyone said they just ate shit the whole time, and
Oh, I know, my friend. I have done that.
yeah,
Believe me, I went to
I'm
what
pretty sure you did it in jeans. I want to say
I
I was there.
I did a little. It was a little place called Mount Die.
Yeah.
It was fucking solid ice. It hadn't snowed in fucking weeks, and everyone just automatically assumed that I knew how to snowboard. Like I didn't even know what a fucking edge was. Like I couldn't stay on my toes. I couldn't stay on my heels. Like I was just flat boarding, and everyone pretty much took off and pretty much went snowboarding. And then I'm sitting at the top of this mountain going, all right, here we go. Woo! Like just pretty much the entire way down. Like it was just one slam, fucking goose, just one after another, dude. And I remember picking up my jeans. I remember unclipping my board.
You walked down, right?
And doing the walk of shame. I walked my fucking ass down. I said, I'm never going snowboarding again, dude. I fucking it was I don't know, it was a little bit, a couple of weeks there until my buddy until little Dave finally took me aside. It was like, Nick, like what the fuck are you doing? Like get on your toes, get on your heels. And as soon as someone taught me, it was easy. And then I can snowboard from there. But yeah, that was my first attempt at snowboarding. God, it was painful.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's first time is it's painful. Honestly, you're
Most
falling.
people probably go in powder. I feel like that'd probably be a much better experience.
It's actually it's harder. It's harder to ride in powder
because it's so thick and you get quicksand.
stuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get stuck real easy. A lot harder.
You're
It's supposed to be snowing actually on Saturday when we're snowboarding.
Oh, that's bitching, man. Yeah, it's snowing right now. It was snowing today, actually, up here in Crestline. So I believe it. And then there's another storm coming in on Monday. Supposedly.
Yeah, up there it shows snow pretty much throughout the week. Next week up in Mammoth, but it's supposed to start Saturday.
We'll get some video when you go down on a run. I want you to hold your camera and record it. It's like a GoPro status there, dude.
I'll see. Let's see if I haven't gone boarding in a while, but last time I went to the very top.
Gondola.
That shit is scary. You're just going up
the ass,
going down the face of that fucking thing. It's pretty scary.
This is scary. It's probably the most impressive thing I've ever done in my life, and I went down like a bitch, but I still went down that motherfucker, and I went on the back. I went on Devil's Backbone.
Last time I went, I hotboxed it, the gondola, and that probably wasn't the best idea when we got up to the edge of that fucking cliff. I'm like, oh man.
I never forget the twins, fucking the Brokoff twins, dude, just fucking powering down that fucking thing. I mean, it was like a cartoon. Like there was just like it was just like straight goofy, just like no joke, dude. So there's I went down chopping, like just one step at a time, just pretty much. That's all I could do, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be snowboarding pretty much with my nephews that don't know how to snowboard, so
we'll teach them.
Yeah, they're older. I mean, so I'm gonna take them to some spot. Last time I had my little nieces and nephews, so we just stayed on the bunny slopes. But this time I'm gonna take them to other spots.
Oh yeah, there you go, man. Get them in line. Well, you've been teaching them. You already took them to the bunny slopes. They had their time. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that was like 3 years ago, and they haven't done it since. And that was their one and only. That was their one and only time ever doing
it. Sink or swim, goddamn it!
I'm gonna give them 2 hours to learn on the bunny slopes when we get there.
Battle of the fittest.
And then we're going to the top.
Nice. That sounds like a good time, man.
Yeah.
Well, shit. We should probably cut it there. We'll cut sports. Yeah, I guess we'll call that sports.
Damn, that looks dope.
It does, right? That's like
Yeah.
full extended trailer there, man.
That looks good. I mean, night and day from the fucking one from the 90s.
Yeah, no kidding there. I really like how they have Sub Zero as the main villain here. That's from everything that I've read. That's pretty much what he's gonna be. Like the main villain, pretty much terrorizing everyone here throughout. But you saw Goro there for a second. So I mean, like,
Yeah.
how where does he come into play? It doesn't look like they're gonna have Shao Kahn or anything like that, or I don't know if they're gonna have the guy who changes, Shao Tsung, something like that. Those two guys. But anyways, those were like the main villains of the original movies. Now they're keeping it much more basic.
Yeah. I mean, I feel they could always, if they do a sequel, they could always add other
Exactly.
characters. Yeah.
Exactly. So why blow their load all in one
Yeah,
shot?
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean that looked good. Like that trailer looked it looked pretty badass, honestly.
If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend you all go check it out there. That's available. That's going to be coming out in like what, 4 weeks? It's going to come out on HBO Max there in April.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that it's going to be released in theaters too, but you can watch it on HBO Max for $15. So you might as well sign up for it.
I may have to sign up for that.
Dude, I know. So they got a lot going on there. I mean, I really like how Scorpion is like living in a cabin like a Japanese samurai there, but he still has that crazy ass rope that comes out of him. I'm wondering what that's gonna be. Is it gonna be like a live, or is it just gonna be a part of him? Because remember the last one was so fucked up. It was
I don't
remember
remember him in the
it was like a little animal that would come out and like he would like release it, but then the animal would come after you and be like
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So I think just a simple spear and rope would be nice, I
That
don't
I
know.
mean that one looked like a chain or something.
It did. It didn't look too complicated there, but
Yeah.
I've always been fascinated with ice powers. My favorite X-Men was always Iceman. So Sub Zero was always one of my favorite characters here. I'd always play with him in Mortal Kombat
Yep.
because I always chose the ice people there, and you could freeze
Yeah.
people, and the uppercut status. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching this.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
As long as the fight scenes don't blow, I don't see how they can't fuck this
I
up.
mean it look yeah, exactly. I mean that's everything else looked good so far. And
CGI is really good. See, this is a movie that's gonna lean on some CGI here. You
yeah,
realize no
but it doesn't it doesn't look like one of those other CGI ones.
it's all right. We'll give it a shot because I'm telling you, technology's so good it can be integrated here, man. Like
Yeah.
that fucking Life
So
of Pi tiger was almost real.
I I know which that was actually I know which one you're talking about. That
That
one
was a
was
good movie.
yeah.
It totally was, and that
Yeah.
fucking tiger was really close, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was good. I can't stand the ones that were just overdo it, like just too much like big old scenes, like cities and stuff
I've been
that
thinking
are
about this, man, and okay, so you can't just build the roof of a house. Like you can't just start off at the Avengers when you're watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe here. Like the rest of us all took the long road. Like we watched Iron Man 1, we watched Thor, we watched Captain America. I highly recommend.
I watched Iron Man, I watched Captain America. Those
Did
I
you watch The Winter Soldier?
the yep, yeah.
Oh, okay, that was like a super spy movie with almost no CGI. Like that
Yeah.
one's that really had like a James Bond type of feel to it. Are you sure you saw that one? That one has
Yeah.
Robert Redford as the main bad guy there. That's that.
I know I've seen it. I'm
Okay,
100% sure I've seen the Winter Soldier.
and that didn't do it for you.
No, it did. That one was fine. That one was good. I liked it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like
okay.
the Captain Americas. It's just the Avengers is I don't know. Maybe it
Yeah.
was the story or just too much DGI for me.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that one day.
Yeah.
I feel
No,
like.
we won't.
7 billion people can't be wrong. See, now you have the upper hand on anime, but for when it comes to Marvel and superheroes, my friend, the rest of the world is against you.
Yeah, they can suck it.
What else we got here for movie? Yeah, any type of news, honestly. Hold
Type of news. Oh, you
on.
know what? Oh, go ahead.
You ever seen Train to Busan?
Train Busan.
God, it's a zombie movie here that it came out from like Korea here. It's a Korean zombie movie here, and it's on Netflix here. You can watch the original here, and it is a brutal zombie movie here. Like it just starts off and they're running for their lives. They get on this train. It's basically like Snowpiercer with zombies. I feel like, they have to fight through an entire train full of zombies and this that. Long story short, it's getting a U.S. remake here, man. Which I don't know. I feel like you can still go see the original, and really anyone can enjoy it. But if they do it right, this could be super successful for America. But it just really comes down to who gets it and how um, true they stay to the original, because they could originally literally just redo the entire Train to Busan here. Um, and it's a really goddamn good movie, man. If you haven't seen that, you should go check that out. That's a horror flick there.
Train to Busan.
Yeah, yeah. But what were we saying, man?
I don't remember.
All right. Let's see here. Zack Snyder. I know Justice League is going to come out in March here, man. That's the other thing you should get HBO Max here. Now, I know, again, you're not a superhero villain guy, but this is going to be rated R, Caesar. This is going to be,
I am a superhero villain. And this that Avengers one, I'm telling you, just didn't.
which
I
is
like
the best,
movies.
the best
I like
one.
I like the X-Men. I could watch the X-Men
I
movies.
love the X Men.
Yeah. Just
Okay,
the Avengers was just too much. I'm telling you, too much CGI.
sure. And then, of course, you like the Batman series,
Yeah.
which is pretty much like the best series of all time, honestly, the Dark Knight
Yeah.
trilogy. So,
Yep.
okay, plenty of credibility there. Did you like the Man of Steel or the Justice League, the Wonder Woman?
I watched Man of Steel. It was all right, and I haven't seen Wonder Woman.
That's really heavy CGI in Man of Steel, and
Is
the
it?
reason is because it's fucking Superman. Everything he
Oh
does is
yeah, but that
incredible.
one, but I think for me, it's just the CGI and Avengers is just a lot of. I don't know. I just
It
didn't
just
like it. Just leave
yeah.
it alone. I
All right.
don't like it.
It's okay. I'm not. I'm talking about Man of Steel now. but the reason I asked is because I was a big I like Henry Cavill's Superman here, and they've just announced that they're pretty much gonna I don't know if they're gonna discontinue his character, but we're gonna get another Superman here from your boy J.J. Abrams, dude, the director of the Star Trek series. There, they've handed him the keys to the new Superman here, and now we're going to have another. Not only are we going to have another reincarnation, we could have our first black Superman of all things. Which,
What?
yeah, exactly. And I'm just kind of like, okay, that's cool, cool. I heard someone else was super deep introspective on that, and I was like, yeah, that guy's black. I cannot offer that type of introspective on that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to offer anything on that. I'm just really curious. Like, are they going to get Michael B. Jordan to play Superman? Like, is that what we're going to
He's
have?
the only one.
That could legitimately work. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I saw this really great animated. It's actually from the DC animated universe called Red Sun. It was pretty much a whole like a what if tale. What if Superman didn't land in America, but he instead lands in Russia, and so he's not American Superman. He is like straight Soviet. Yeah, we are Czechoslovakia. Yeah, and that is Superman. And now they are the greatest power in the world because they have Superman, and all this shit happens because, of course, they're fucking crazy dictators, pretty much. And that's what it's called. It's called Red Sun there, man. So I don't know. There's a lot of Superman stories out there that could potentially work that are just really fun what ifs. The Flashpoint paradox, Superman, instead of getting taken in by like the Kent family farm, he lands in the city metropolis, and is taken by the government. So the government abducts him and kind of raises Superman, but realize he's like a super threat to the world. So they pretty much keep him prisoner the entire time. And you don't even see Superman at all in this Flashpoint paradox weird universe, man. So DC is really going for it there. I think J.J. Abrams is great. I think whatever he touches is going to be good. I'm a little shocked that they're going to go this route here, but let's see what happens. I say fuck it, let's watch it and then give it a shot. Meanwhile, on the other side of that coin, Zack Snyder's fucking crazy and he's not getting paid uh, for all the work that he's doing. He's literally doing all that for free. Let's see. Did you hear about New Jersey, man? And their new broken and indefensible marijuana laws are no more.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, man. Like New Jersey is a pretty hardcore, no legalization state here. And I mean, they really fell into the same like line of like Texas and all those other hardcore states, man. And now it's completely legal now in New Jersey. So, woo. I thought that was kind
Sick.
of cool. I know, right? Like what it is here. Ooh, this one's cool, dude. Twisted Metal. You remember Twisted Metal?
Yep, the video game.
Yeah, yeah, right. You got
Oh.
Sweet Tooth and Spectre and Minion and all those fucking people. Well, they're going to turn it into a little mini series here. Um, and the people from Deadpool, the writers, are going to turn it into a TV series of all things. It's going to be from Sony here. So, I mean, we're talking the same people who make Spider Man and all that shit here are going to be making this TV series. Now, I don't know if they have an actual place for it yet. It sounds like they're just going to make a show and then sell it to the highest bidder, which will probably be Netflix, I would imagine, because they just fucking buy everything up here. That's pretty much for
Right.
sale. But Amazon's got a lot of money, could easily go there, so I shouldn't be so quick to judge here. But okay, so let's talk about what this could be here. We have cars fighting each other, right? All right. So I mean, that's a lot of action work. Like that's a lot of work for single episodes and running series and
But
things of that
yeah,
nature.
I mean, it could be like a demolition derby, and the car's driver or something
So
is based on one of the. I mean, it could be a driver that's the main character or something.
of course, of course. So this is what I'm talking. Are we gonna get the real deal action that we all want from like a big budget movie or big budget show, or are we gonna get some bullshit CW drawn out? I'm gonna okay. Now let me explain what that is. Essentially, yes, this is gonna be the main character. Okay, we'll call him the driver from Spectre. And now we're gonna follow this character for the entire 45 minutes doing like regular things, whatever. Maybe he's driving around the course a little bit, but nothing crazy fancy here. Like it's all mostly talking, mostly dialogue. Like that's what I want to know. Is this going to be an action show? Is there are the because they have to space out their budget here. So that really becomes the whole problem there
Nah.
with these type of shows. They can never deliver unless they're fucking Game of Thrones going to HBO. Then that show like was the most expensive show of all time for a reason. So I don't know. I will definitely be watching, but I am cautiously optimistic of whether that will be good or not. Let's see. Angel Manuel Soto is going to direct a Blue Beetle film here. Now, I don't know much about the Blue Beetle, but I know it's very much like Venom. Did you ever watch Venom with Tom Hardy?
Nuh-uh.
All right. Well, essentially, someone goes to space or a meteor crashes on Earth, and like this symbiote, like alien
Yeah,
life
I know.
form.
I know the story a little bit. Yeah.
So for our audience, that's pretty much what it is. Like the alien
Yeah.
life form comes from outer space, attaches to Tom Hardy, and now he is Venom, right? But the symbiote is alive, the thing that gives him powers, and they have to kind of like work together. And essentially, the symbiote literally wants to eat people. Like when he sees someone do something bad, he's like, "Let's fucking eat them, Eddie. Let's eat them." And he sounds just like that. It's a really good movie. I actually liked Venom with Tom Hardy here, right? So this Blue Beetle is basically the same concept, but this is for DC. So this is not in the Marvel universe here. This won't be a Marvel cinematic movie. This will be a DC movie here. And essentially, what's happening is Blue Beetle. It's like technology. So instead of just like an alien life form, he's like alien technology that attaches to this person and is the same thing. Like he doesn't get why we have to be nice to people. He doesn't get why we just don't go around doing whatever we want. He just wants to fuck people up and essentially destroy shit. And then they have to like work in battle. They have to work together here. So I'm kind of curious to see what this could be here. I don't know. I kind of think it sounds like a possibly could be a good idea if DC like really takes off the reins here and kind of lets someone else, you know, go nuts here and shoot a rated R movie. But
Yeah.
it won't be. It'll be PG-13 probably. So
What?
yeah, I know.
Ugh, I'm tired.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up there.